A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of hostilities, Afghanistan's defense ministry announced on Saturday that its forces conducted strikes on multiple locations within Pakistan. This military action comes as a direct response to a series of deadly airstrikes carried out by Pakistan last week, which reportedly resulted in the deaths of dozens of civilians, including women and children, in Afghanistan's eastern Paktika province. The Pakistani operation, launched on December 24th, aimed to dismantle a training facility used by insurgents, but the collateral damage has sparked outrage and retaliation from the Taliban-led Afghan government. The Taliban's defense ministry, in a statement shared on social media platform X, claimed that their forces targeted Pakistani sites that were allegedly used as centers and hideouts for malicious elements responsible for organizing and coordinating attacks against Afghanistan. Inayatullah Khwarizmi, a spokesperson for the ministry, refrained from providing specific details about the operations, including the methodology of the strikes or any potential casualties on either side. However, a pro-Taliban media outlet reported that the retaliation resulted in the deaths of 19 Pakistani troops and 3 Afghan civilians. The response from Afghanistan has been met with a wave of public support, particularly in the southeastern Khost province, which neighbors Paktika. Thousands of demonstrators gathered to celebrate the military action, expressing their solidarity with the Afghan forces. Organizer Rashidullah Hamdard stated, "All of them were chanting angry slogans against this action by Pakistan, such as 'Death to Pakistan.' All Afghans are brothers, so it is necessary that the nation and government show their pride in their blood." This public sentiment underscores the deep-seated animosity and historical grievances that continue to fuel tensions between the two countries. On the diplomatic front, Pakistani officials have consistently accused the Taliban regime of failing to control cross-border militant activities. The Taliban government, however, has vehemently denied these allegations, asserting that it does not permit any attacks to be launched from its territory against neighboring countries. Despite these denials, the ongoing conflict has led to a significant strain in relations, with both sides exchanging accusations of harboring militants. The recent hostilities highlight the fragile security situation along the Afghanistan-Pakistan border, which has long been a hotbed for militant activity. The Durand Line, a border established during British colonial rule, remains a contentious issue, with Afghanistan refusing to recognize it as an official boundary. This historical context complicates the current military and diplomatic dynamics, as each side navigates its national security concerns while attempting to address the grievances of their respective populations. As the situation develops, the international community watches closely, aware that any further escalation could have dire consequences for regional stability. The lack of immediate comments from Pakistan's foreign ministry following the Afghan strikes indicates a potential reluctance to escalate the rhetoric further, but the underlying tensions remain unresolved. In addition to the military exchanges, reports have emerged of sporadic clashes between Afghan and Pakistani forces along the border, with at least one Pakistani paramilitary soldier reported killed and several others wounded in the crossfire. These incidents serve as a stark reminder of the volatility that characterizes the border region, where both nations have accused each other of failing to control militant groups that operate in the area. The ongoing conflict not only poses a threat to the security of both nations, but also affects the lives of ordinary citizens caught in the crossfire. Humanitarian concerns are growing, particularly in light of the civilian casualties resulting from the recent airstrikes. The international community may need to intervene to mediate the escalating conflict and address the humanitarian needs arising from the violence. As Afghanistan and Pakistan continue to grapple with their complex relationship, the potential for further military action looms large. Both governments must navigate the delicate balance between national security and the need for dialogue to prevent further loss of life and maintain regional stability. The coming days and weeks will be critical in determining whether diplomacy can prevail over military confrontation in this fraught relationship. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.